Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is the Prince of FNAF, and if you're new here, please consider subscribing, and also be sure to hit that notification bell. That way, you'll indeed be notified for any awesome videos like this in the future. Before we get started, I just wanted to say the new Five Nights at Freddy's, Arcade Mayhem, and Toxic Wasteland figures are out, including the new Radioactive Foxy, and of course, the brand new Toxic Springtrap figure. It's so nice to get another Springtrap figure. We haven't had one since the first wave of Five Nights at Freddy's figures. But with that being said, let's get on with the video. Springtrap is in Fazbear Frights. I'm sure that comes as a surprise to no one, considering Springtrap is from a horror attraction of the same name, Fazbear Fright. So it was eventually going to happen. We were eventually going to see Springtrap appear in the Fazbear Frights short horror series. And he does. His first appearance is in What We Found, and his most recent appearance is in The Flesh. In both of these, he's kind of this mysterious, cryptic character. In What We Found, he appears to the character after being brought into the Fazbear Frights horror attraction, this kind of haunted house themed around Five Nights at Freddy's dark past, and proceeds to haunt and terrorize the character all night, talking in the voices of everybody who has ever wronged him in his past, and creating horrible hallucinations. He even seems to be able to bring other animatronics to life. He also appears in a story titled In the Flesh, where Springtrap is simply a video game character from an up-and-coming video game called Springtrap's Revenge, where an indie developer is working on a maze-style game where you have to wander through the maze and avoid getting attacked by Springtrap. However, Springtrap takes on a life of its own after being tortured by the developer various times. And after the game breaks because Springtrap no longer functions properly, the Springtrap starts to be manifested inside of the actual video game developer until the very end of the story, where he decides to cut himself open, thus releasing Springtrap from inside of him, this horrendously disfigured version of the character who's covered in green fur. Very interesting that they say green, because in the video games he's always been yellow, but here he's straight up considered to be green, which is a very interesting change. And Springtrap doesn't really do much in these stories. The most significant appearance of Springtrap is, like I said before, in What We Found, where he has a whole starring role, torturing a character and showing him vivid hallucinations of his dark past. But he's still an interesting character, and he had a lot of horrifying elements to bring to Fazbear Frights. He was terrifying, as Springtrap should be, and I hope to see this guy again in future stories as Fazbear Frights, literally the horror attraction that houses Springtrap, one of Five Nights at Freddy's worst and most evil animatronics. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed my look into Fazbear Frights' version of the Springtrap character, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Do take care.